Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Essence of Success Radio Network. I am your host, Lennis, and tonight is Friday Night Tarot. Okay, I've got my hat on tonight because it's hot as hell. I don't feel like the hair thing. But anyway, welcome. Um, like I said, this is Friday Night Tarot reading, and what we do is we discuss different world figures, economics, politics, even weather around the world, the stock market. So I'm going to try and cover as much as I can. Now, the chat room is open. Normally, my moderators are here, but they're Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So on Friday, I give them Friday off, let them do their thing, whatever that it is, enjoy with their family and friends. This show is for entertainment purposes only, unless I say alleged. Now, if you look down below after the video, you'll see my information for the website, psychic readings, hotline numbers to help you out in life. That's down below. Okay. So anyway, and do join us. Now, I am on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And that's when we do free psychic readings. So join us also then. Tell your friends, family, frenemies, whatever to come in and join. All right. So, you know my cards. I love them. My soul deck, I love these cards. And they love me. So anyway, I've already cleaned them and all that, and I'll shuffle them one more time. So I thought the first person I come up with was Trump, and I wanted to know how's he gonna fare through this Mar-a-Lago thing. Is he gonna have a lot of problems, or is he gonna come out okay, or what? So anyway, let's see what's going on with him. All right, and I'm doing 5 cards. Okay. 5. Ooh. 5. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, first card up. You know what? Do you remember, y'all? I did an article and I also talked about it on. I also spoke about it on the show about his ex-wife, how she had a shield around him and the kids. There you go. There's the angel protecting him. That's her. That's Ivana. That's him protecting him. Now, he's going to be going through a lot of hurts, and it's not good, not a good look, but he's going to be going through some hurts. And I think it's because he doesn't know who to trust, and I'll tell you why. Because the next card up is he's hiding. He's hiding, so he really does not know he doesn't know who to trust in his circle. Now, there's a female in his circle. I don't know who it is. I'm not going to say whether it's his children, his niece, or whose sister, or whoever. I'm not going to say, but the hurt is going to come from there, and it's going to be a surprise hurt. Okay? So some information is going to come out from a female, and it's going to really hurt him. People are coming to him with different news, and I just want to say he needs to be careful because of all the darkness. It's not good news. It could be trying to trick him or something that is not true. So he should be very careful. But yep, that's it for our guy. Not my guy, but for him. Anyway, I still wish him the best. God bless him. Okay, let's check about Bar, y'all. I thought about that earlier, and I was like, what is going on with Bar? I think he's up for, they're asking him to testify right now, huh? Yeah. I told y'all a long time ago, Bar knows where all the bodies are buried, allegedly. Okay, I'll say that, allegedly. But anyway, and then Mr. T. Right Hand Man, he pleaded guilty to taxes, tax evasion or whatever, but he pleaded guilty. So anyway, let's see what's going on with Bar. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Bar is hanging by a thread, y'all. Look at all that. He's hanging by a thread. Brother don't know what to do. Now this is Bar. Sadness. He don't know which way to go. It's almost like he's backed in a corner and he feels dark, depressed, downhearted. Like, this isn't what I asked for. But anyway, hopefully he has some support and he's using his intelligence. But I think he's going to call upon, what is that we say, y'all? When you're in a bind or something, you have to make that call for somebody to help get you out of trouble. Well, that's what Barr is looking at. He's got somebody in reserve in the back. Now, this reserve goes with the roots. In other words, he's going back. He's looking for people. He's going back to his roots to help him out, to kind of get him out of this mess with Mr. T. How fortunate it'll be, I don't know. There are some people that would help him, but they're reluctant. They're really reluctant, but they would help him. To what degree, I don't know. So, Barb, right now, I know you're hanging by thin a thin line. You're just on the cliff, like, I don't know if I should or not. Don't go dark. Come forward and do what you need to do because you do have help. If you pull out your card, your whole card, as we say, you will get help. But they're going to be a little reluctant. It's not going to be just like, yeah, okay, cool, we got you. No, they're going to think about it a few times before they come forward. So, anyway, there you go, Barb. Okay. All right. Let me get some shout outs in the room. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all coming in. That makes me happy. Thank you very much. As you didn't have to. This is just Friday to roll. Hi, KR Hi, KR Biz. Welcome to the show. Be sure to subscribe and like. By the way, you don't have to worry about typing. Well, yeah, if you have some questions that are like economical, political, weather, or, elite people, whatever, do type them in caps for me, please. Other than that, thank you for joining the show. Okay, so thank you, KBS, for coming in. Miss Wilhelmina, hi, Miss Wilhelmina. Hi, Daniel. Yeah, that's possible. Daniel said he thinks he'll have difficulty getting out of it because he has some of the most classified stuff. That's true. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Welcome to the show. Miss Wilhelmina, we're still watching this movie that has been playing for so long. I know, ain't we, Miss Wilhelmina? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Hi, Mr. Lee Smith. Welcome to all the kings and the queens in the room. Kimberly. Oh, it's Kimberly. So glad I could join you live. Oh, hi, Kimberly. How are you doing? So glad you came in to join the show. Appreciate it. Of course, tonight a tarot reading, girl. You got to come back on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, if you can, around 5 o'clock to hear my psychic readings and ask a question. If you have a question that you'd like to ask, please just come in. Okay, well, next person up I got, and if you guys have anybody, bring them out. Ask a question. Let's go to Miss Lindsay. And you know who I'm talking about when I say Miss Lindsay, otherwise known as Lindsey Graham. Okay. You know why I call her Miss Lindsay. All right, so let's see what's going on with Lindsey Graham. What's happening with you right now? Find out. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's thinking. Hope he's not overthinking, but he's thinking a lot. Probably trying to figure out what should I do next. Anyway, he's caught up in a whirlwind, almost like vertigo. That's what I call it. You know how when a person has vertigo, they're so dizzy? He's thinking so hard, it's like, man, which way should I go? What should I do? Now he's thinking seriously about walking away from some bullshit. Okay. Now I'm not saying from the Republican Party because I don't think Miss Lindsay gonna do that. But what's around him right now, what he's dealing with, he's thinking about walking away from it and not be a part of it anymore. So we shall see. Here he is hiding in disgust. Like, why? Why? This is not what I asked for. Why? Should I go into hiding? Should I keep my mouth shut? Should I watch what I say, where I go, what I do? Because I'm probably being watched. No doubt you are, Miss Lindsay. Okay. And your last card up, it's almost like heaven and hell. You got fire on the top and water on the bottom. You know, which way are you going to go? Because you got your hands up toward the fire, so hiding ain't going to help. Either do what you know is right, or you're gonna feel the effects of this fire. How much water is gonna cool down? No, very little. But the fire is hot, and you got your hands right up in the middle of it. So, all right, Miss Lindsay, you're in a whirlwind. You're in a vertical right now. You want to get out of it and walk away, but it's not going to happen. So stop trying to hide. You know what you did, and if you don't come forward and tell the truth, whoo, fire is going to be upon you, okay? And when I say fire, I don't mean legally, legitimately fire. I'm talking about the fire of life, of what you're doing, of politics. That's what I want to say, the fire of politics. So, okay. Be careful out there, Miss Lindsay. Okay, the next one I got up. Oh, did y'all know we sent $775 million in weapons to Ukraine? You know what? And we done gave them about $2 or $3 billion. Is anybody else giving them money? I mean, seriously, y'all. I ain't trying to be funny, but come on. Every time you turn around and see the millions or billions, what are some of the other European nations doing? You know, European nation, where probably they don't want to be involved. That's probably what it is. They're like, not me, not here. Keep it to yourself. Okay, next thing up, let's find out what's going on in the stock market. I want to know what's going on in the stock market for the next 2 weeks before the end of August. What is happening in the stock market next week? Okay. Oh, it's going to be up and down, y'all. Up and down. The first thing I got up is going to be some people hurt. Okay. I don't know. I said earlier this week, and I believe it was in the collective, I said I saw $10,000 that somebody wanted to invest, and God bless you, you have the money to do that. But I said, wait till this Friday. Well, this Friday is also the G3 of the storm, of the magnetic or solar storm, I should say, is coming right by us. If it doesn't hit us, it's going to kiss us. So today is going to be the strongest. So I don't know. Maybe this is telling me that people have suffered, already this month in the stock market. So it doesn't look really good. Now, the next card up is there's going to have to be a decision made, and probably about your stocks or your investments. They're telling me it could go either way. It could go up or it could go down. But you need to make a decision what you want to do on some of your properties or investments. Now, your next card up is the dark guy. So I'm just going to tell you, watch the politics, because politics do have an effect. Hi, Jim. Politics do have an effect on the stock market. Y'all know that. So I would say, like, watch Biden, watch Mr. T to see what happens. Watch gas and food production, because all that will have a factor on that. Now, I see in the stock market, some people are going to start walking away. They're like, you know what? I'm tired of losing money, or I'm not gaining the money that I anticipated to gain. Like, you invest and expect to get $100,000. So I see some people are going to be walking away. They're tired. They're tired. And here, the last card up is it's like a vortex. What's going on in the stock market? You gotta get some clarity. But I see at the end of the month it's still confusing. Should you or should you not? So just be careful. Like I said, some people have been hurt. Decisions need to be made. Some people are just tired. They're tired of playing that stock market game, and they're just going to get out of it. And the last card up, there's still going to be confusion at the end of the month about the stock market. So I'm going to say the stock market, what they're showing me right now, is up and down. Looks like more down than up. So just be real careful with your investments, please. Please be real careful. Okay, let's find out what's going on with the weather around the world. First, let's find out what's going on with the weather, because it said that we could have an effect from the solar storm. I said this the other day that I saw like earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. They could come about 3 days to a week after the solar storm, which will be the effects for us. So let's find out what's going on here in the United States, and then we'll do a world weather and see what's going on around the world. Okay. All right. Oh, Mother Earth came up. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh. Mother Earth came up. Okay, for the weather in the United States, come see, come saw. Some places, the weather is not going to be. The weather's going to be bad. It's going to be topsy turvy. Like it could be sunny today, tonight. It could be flooding. Okay, so be careful wherever you're at. I'm not getting states. I'm doing a general for the United States as far as weather coming after the solar storm. So it could be topsy turvy. And I know in some areas, some people say like it's 90 degrees, and at night it'll go down 20 or 30 degrees, be like 60 something or something like that. Well, this is how the weather is going to change and be a little scary too. Okay. Now the next thing, the weatherman is going to try and tell you, oh, it's bright and sunny. Don't worry about it. We'll be okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, kids are going back to school, and that's like a covering, right? Make sure that your kids are taken care of during these weather, if they're already in school. Some schools went back the first week or last week, across the nation, not everybody. But just make sure that your kids have the proper clothing and they are protected in any kind of weather, whether it's hot or rainy or stormy. Now here's Mother Earth. Mother Earth is just giving. She's just giving. Like, what are you people doing? I mean, she's sending out all this love, the planet Earth, to all of us, but we seem to disrespect her. Won't let her have company when other folks come from other planets to come in. You want to shoot them down. She can't have no hair because y'all cutting all the trees down. Her skin is rough because everywhere you turn, they're building new stuff. So anyway, but Mother Earth is still loving us. She's still loving us, but she wants to know what y'all doing. Now, the next two cards, which I know this is probably from Mother Earth, is hurt, female. So I'm going to take this. Mother Earth is trying to bless us, okay? And you're hurting her. And you need to make a decision about agriculture, about the land. Start making the land where it can be used. I know Bill Gates is the #1 farmland owner in the United States, and China's #2, but still, we need to take care of the land that we grow all our fruits and vegetables on. So Mother Earth is like, hey, I gave it to you, I'm loving you, yet you're still trying to hurt me, and you need to make a decision. Because in the end, you're going to be clamming, trying to get it together. and it may not because of the dryness. What is that? The drought. That's what it is. Because of the drought. So I'm gonna say if I know man manipulates the weather. Allegedly, man manipulates the weather. Um, which has karma has reverberations about that. But anyway, this is trying to mold, trying to get it together. You know, it's like, okay, y'all, you can talk about climate change all day long, but if you're not doing anything about it to make the change, you know what I'm saying? Don't be throwing trash out your car. You know, put garbage where it needs to belong. You know, try and take care of Mother Earth. Plant your gardens, your vegetables, your what is the other thing that herbs? You know, your dill, basil, bell peppers and stuff. Start planting gardens. That's one way of helping Mother Earth because Mother Earth loves to provide, but she don't appreciate being hurt. Okay. All right, y'all give me some questions now. And I did all that I thought would come up, so let's see. Oh, you know what? Hi Eunice, welcome to the show. Glad to see you. I'm not doing any of that today. This is all I'm sorry, Eunice. All I'm doing today is economics, politics, world leaders, and weather. Stuff like that. Yes, and fruit trees. That's right, Miss Wilhelmina. Fruit trees are very good because even when the fruit falls from the tree and it's rotten, it does help the soil quite a bit. So yes, ma'am. Good one. Fruit trees too. Okay. Eunice, come back on Tuesday at 5 o'clock, and I'll answer your question. And when you do, please type it in caps. Thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for coming in. Okay. Any questions? Any questions, Daniel? You're our political advocate. Come on, I know you got some questions, something political or economical. Give me some questions. What else could I ask about? You know what? Should we ask about what's going on in England? England's going through, man, they're raising the taxes on them guys like no tomorrow. I know Ollie's not in here. She's probably asleep because it's Saturday over there now. Ollie is our person from England. Let's find out what's going on in England. You know, with all their they're raising their taxes, the food. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. England, you need to get it together. Oh boy. Okay, what I got for England doesn't look good. They're thinking, thinking, thinking. How can we change this and get out of it? Okay. Think the right way to help your citizens over there and your people, England. Your head. You're trying to make a decision. I see you thinking. You're thinking and you're trying to make a decision. Hopefully the right one because I see the light. So hopefully the right one. And then your next card up is that again, there's a vortex. You're going round and round and round. Stop with the bullshit. Make a decision. Do what's right for your people. You're going to come to a point, if you don't, it's going to be fire. Y'all remember that song? Who put that song out, Fire? I can't think of the group back in the day, back in the 70s. Fire. I can see Honey on the album. I can't think of the name. But anyway, England, if you don't come to some decision for your people to help them and bring them out of this, you keep taxing them and taxes about as bad as us, keep printing money and everybody ain't back to work, just making inflation worse. So I'm going to tell you, make a difference. Otherwise, the fire, you will drown in your own decisions, England. You're looking up for help, but you're at the bottom of the pit. So instead of looking up, why don't you reach out? Ukraine did. So England, why don't you reach out for some help or get some people in there We can kind of figure out your economics and what can serve your people. Okay? I know you guys don't have the problem so much that we do here over the United States. But your people are suffering over there. So, okay. Who else should I ask about? Okay, Jessica. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? Jessica said, what is Ukraine doing? Okay, Jessica, let's find out. What is Ukraine doing? They got the best actor in the world. Alleged. Alleged. Okay. Let's see what's happening with Ukraine. Oh. Believe it or not, the cards are good. The cards are good for Ukraine. Makes me want to read on Putin, okay? The angels are pouring out blessings. Maybe that's why they got that $775 million from America for weapons. But the angels are pouring out blessings. The angels are around their people. I mean, wow, this is spiritual. The angels are around their people, and they're looking out to protect them as much as they can. Okay? You got to realize vibrations, right? Okay. Thinking positive thoughts. I'm going to take this as this is Zelensky. And he's thinking the higher thoughts because it's like a crown, like Jesus, but it's light. So that's positive. So he's thinking positively that maybe things will get better. They can pull out of this mess with Russia. In the meantime, some of his people in Ukraine, they feel like hiding because they're scared. They don't know from one day to the next, how is it going to come out? You know, they're worried. And then the last card is walking away. So maybe it'll come to a point where they decide it's just not worth it anymore. Let's call a peace, a truce, and or sign that treaty, whatever it is, it's supposed to be with Russia, and let's move on to a new day. Okay. All right. So there you go, Jessica. There's Ukraine. So hey, I have to say it looks pretty good for them. Okay, prayers are being heard. I know they're praying. They're losing a lot of their loved ones and friends over there. So prayers are being heard. The angels are around them trying to help them. God bless them. Okay, any other questions? Anybody else you want me to ask? Oh, Putin. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with Vladimir Putin. What's happening there, huh? All right. Ooh. He almost in the same bag as his boy, Mr. T. A lot of hurt. He don't know who to trust. Because even in his inner circle, there's people that are hurting him. Now, we don't know this publicly because it's not on NPR, CNN, and MSNBC and all that. But he is being hurt by his own people in his inner circle. He's thinking about, who do I trust? Or who is really in my corner? Okay. He's thinking, did he bite off more than he chewed? Either direction, because this is almost like Pisces and fish going both directions. And Putin, at times, now he's not going to say this publicly, y'all, but at times he felt like, did I bite off more than I chewed? I listened to these people and went to war with Ukraine, and maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it wasn't that serious. If they had to just sat down and talked and signed some paperwork instead of the violence. I don't know. He's trying to mold a different scenario right now, dealing with this war. So I don't know which way it's going to go, but he wants it to end too. Believe me, Putin wants it to end as much as Zelensky does. Now, the last card is look what you're doing. Look at your people, notice them because there's somebody that could be, as old folks used to say for us, throwing a rock and hiding their hand. So please be careful, Putin, of the information that you receive. In other words, check it out with your eyes as well as your mind. Okay, check out the information that you're getting. Okay, and that's what I got for Putin. Okay. Wow, that was interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, it's about that time, y'all. Damn, that went quick. Excuse my language. But that went quick, but I enjoyed it. I hadn't did it in a couple of weeks, so I thought, it was time to do that. Now, let me go back. I just want to say, um, don't forget, to continue to pray for Christina Hesley. Remember, she had surgery this morning, and I just feel in my heart everything went well, and she's doing wonderful. Well, she's recovering. It'll be a few days, so hopefully we hear from her one day next week how everything is doing. So thank you for the prayers for Christina Hesley. Thank you for the prayers for my daughter and her dad. I appreciate that, and thank you for all y'all that came in this evening. It was very nice. The Pallades. Miss Wilhelmina, you're a mess. Hi, Chef Bodie. How you doing? Does Putin swim with the Pallades? I don't know. Or does he swim with the... But anyway, okay. But anyway, thank you, everybody. And have a wonderful weekend. Remember, I am love, magic, and miracle. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. Try to stay cool. Expect some weather anomalies, probably, like I said, within 3 days to a week after the solar storm hits tonight. The strongest part of it hits tonight. So have your water. I told y'all, have your water and stuff. Okay. All right. I love y'all. If no one has told you that they love you today, I do. Enjoy your weekend, and thank you everybody for joining and supporting the show. Don't forget to subscribe and like. All right. Love you. Thank you.